Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna cook one of my favorite recipes, lamb and okra sauce. The ingredients are really simple and readily available. Let's look at them. We have about 1 kilo of lamb, mixed cut, any cut you prefer. Then I have about 800 grams of frozen okra. You can use a fresh one if it's available and in season. Also, I have about a kilo of fresh tomatoes, some tomato paste, and garlic. We will be using about 4 cloves of garlic. One of the greatest things about this recipe is it doesn't require any spices. All you need is a little bit of salt. We will start our cooking journey by heating up some oil. Once the oil is heated enough, we will start by browning our meat. Add the lamb and brown on all sides, making sure that you drain most of the fat on the meat. You want the fat to be in the pan. Lamb meat tend to be fatty. Therefore, I recommend using a larger tongue so you don't get burned with the oil. Turn the meat occasionally, making sure that you seal it on all sides and no red spot remain. Once you feel comfortable with the browning, or you have a similar looking meat, it's time to remove it from the heat and set it aside, keeping all the oil and the brown spots in the pan. Now it's time to add your okra. Make sure that it's well defrosted and no excess water remains. Hot oil and water is very dangerous. Be careful. The same is also for fresh okra. Make sure that you get rid of all excess water before adding it to the oil. Mix in your okra very well to make sure that it absorbs all the oil. Cook it like this for about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes of cooking, it's time to add the tomato paste. Here, I added about 200 millimeters of tomato paste. Mix in the tomato paste and cook it for about 5 minutes. Making sure that the okra is well coated with the tomato paste. After about 5 minutes of cooking, your okra would look like this. The okra has absorbed all the tomato paste and not that much liquid remains. Now it's time to add in the water. Hot water. Here I added about 1 liter of water. I like my sauce to be thick. If you like a thinner sauce, you can always add more water. I would highly recommend starting with 1 liter of water at this stage, because we will be adding the tomato juice later on, and you can always thin it out at the end. If you are a regular to this channel, then you know how we prepare the tomato juice. You need to deskin the tomatoes and add them to the food blender. If you don't know, I will leave a link to a past video where I show how I prepare the tomatoes. Now you add in the juice. Then add the meat back into the sauce. We need to cook the meat in the liquid. Add in the garlic. About half a tablespoon of salt. Now, let that dish cook on a medium heat for about an hour and 15 minutes. Make sure that you check regularly to make sure that there is enough liquid remaining in the pan. Cover and let it cook. After about an hour and 15 minutes, this is what you will end up with. Now, you can serve the sauce with bread, like pita bread, or with some basmati rice. I prefer to serve it with white basmati rice. It's really up to you. Thank you all for watching to the end. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We usually post videos weekly. If you have any questions or comment, please feel free to leave them below. We love to hear from you, especially if you made this recipe. See you in the next video.